we're going to be doing our makeup today. So if it's something that you want to watch, stay by and please support my channel by subscribing and like and share the video. And I know definitely that you're going to learn something from this video. So I'm going to be doing my makeup today, how I normally does my makeup. This is not everyday makeup, I'll tell you, because everyday makeup I won't be adding some of the things that I'll be adding in this video. So let's get started. First, I moisturize, I sanitize my eyes. This is just used to me, but trust me, let me just tell you the truth. In the morning, when I'm trying to do my makeup in a hurry going to work, I don't even know where that sanitizer is. I don't find it. But normally, like normal days when I want to do my makeup, I like to sanitize my hand because I'm a makeup artist, and it's just used to me because when I'm doing someone's makeup, every minute, every second, I tend to sanitize my hand because I use my hands a lot when I'm doing makeup. So I tend to sanitize my hand to keep it more adhesive for the person and for me, for my client and for me. So today, do my makeup with me. Stay with me. Let's do our makeup together. Let me show you some tips and products, affordable product that you can use to get a flawless base and for yourself, or if you're looking forward to be a makeup artist, and that would be very, very nice. Okay, so let's get started. First of all, we'll be cleaning our face. Very important. You'll be cleaning your face with the Garnier Aqua Micellare. Just the Garnier water to clean the face. See, this is all in one. All in one. It's very this the can is big. This is like you can use this forever. You can get this from any supermarket or any drugstore, but very, very important to do that. And some of the time in the morning I use that. Some of the time I just use wipe when I don't have time, because trust me, in the morning I don't really have all those time to do everything, but I still want to look good. So use your cotton pad or your pad to do that, to get a flawless base, especially when you're not in a hurry or haste. I still get flawless base in the morning, but just do this and clean your face. I have my mirror beside me, so this is live if you're watching this video on replay, so you know how long it takes me to do normal makeup. Like, it takes me 1 hour to 30 minutes when I'm doing normal makeup for work. So I get to wake up maybe a little bit earlier before I go to work to do my makeup. That does not take me many time, but I say I have to do everything. But on a normal, maybe Sunday outing, normal day for something like this, like we got to get down. Get down. The normal day when I'm going to work, I don't do cream contour, I don't do cream blush. I just do, you see how dirty it is. Very important, even if you're just coming out from the shower, very important to clean your face with the Aqua Garnier. Very, very important. Even if you're coming out from the shower, you feel like, when I newly started my makeup, I feel like, no, I'm just coming out from the shower. It's better I go use soap and water than to, I don't want to go through that stress. You can go twice if you wish for, but I'm also using this rose water, adding this rose water to it. But by morning, sometimes, depending on the day and depending on the way I'm feeling, I can go for this 2 hour. I just go for my wiper. So, so you just have to do it. You can go twice or once. Okay. This just helps to make the face, like, you have to start your makeup. Very, very important to get that flawless look. Very, very important to start on a clean canvas. Very, very important. Don't neglect that part to say you're just coming out from the shower. There's no need of If you do it, you'll see dirt everywhere. Like especially those parts that it tends to have peeling. Oh, I didn't bring my spoolie brush. You can see also there's still dirt on this. This is the reason we have to clean your face and start your makeup on a clean canvas. So now we're going to moisturizer. Allow this to sit Just allow this to sit like and dry before adding anything. So the few steps for getting a flawless makeup, you have to like moisturize your face, get your face really, really moisturized, especially when it's that time that you get tend to have patches or dryness. And when whatever product that you had, allow that product to dry for adding another product, especially when it comes to moisturizer. So this is the moisturizer that I use. This moisturizer is not that perfect or good. It's just normal moisturizer that you get from the market, from the shop or whatever. But this is good. I just want to finish it. I don't want to throw it away. But this is good for dry skin, because for dry skin you need a thicker moisturizer. But for normal skin, I have a normal skin. I think I have a normal skin or combination, but I have a normal skin. Let's just be sincere. For normal skin, this is too thick, but I still use it. Yes, I still I still use it. You can get different type of moisturizer from the shop. Yeah, a lot of different type of beautiful, wonderful moisturizer that a lot of people use. There's one that I'm planning to get. Before this, I was supposed to spray my face because my face is kind of dry today. So under the eyes, I have to be like extra extreme moisturizer. Very, very important. And whatever place I have, because I'm having like peeling right here, I have to be extra moisturized to be easier for you to blend. Okay, I'm just leaving it as dots. You see why I like to sanitize my hands all the time, because when I'm working on clients, I use my hands a lot. Not that I don't have like, I have palette that I can put everything, but it's just easier for me when I use my hand. So we'll be putting extra. Thank you for the like under the eyes to give you that flawless concealer base. And don't forget to also include your neck. Very important. I didn't wanted to say anything, but I just got to say. Somebody said in the comment section, go to work. Okay, this is my work. I'm just work. This is work for me. I'm working right now. Because if you are at work, you're not supposed to be seeing this live. Because like, you're seeing me. Okay, can you see how beautifully grown my eyebrow is? That's looking so nice. I hope you're seeing it very well, because the light is not that. I don't know, when I just started my makeup, I used to do those heavy. I still have some makeup video on my channel. You can go check them. I used to do those heavy eyeshadow. But now I don't know. I don't feel like. I just like, sometimes I don't even, the one I'm going to work is when I don't put eyeshadow. I don't put eyeshadow. When my gloss starts is set, my eyebrow is set, I don't feel like putting eyeshadow. I feel good like that. Okay. I don't just have the like those vibe like before when I started makeup at first, putting those heavy eyeshadow, different kind of eyeshadow. I don't have those vibe like that again. I can go without eyeshadow, just put just brown and I'm good to go. So now we'll put our moisturizer. There are a lot of good moisturizer online that you can get from drugstore depending on your skin type. Like for me, I can't advise you for one skin type because I'm a makeup artist. I have to have different type, like for dry skin combination. This one that I just use, it's for dry skin, but also can be used for a normal skin, but not for oily skin. Because if I use this for oily skin, it will be too heavy because it's too thick for the skin to absorb. So like, let me show you again. It will be too heavy for oily skin, but for combination in dry skin, for dry skin, it's very, very good. And it's very, very thick. You have to allow it to sit for some minutes before even adding anything else. I have a fan. I would have used a fan, but the fan is not close to me. I don't have the strength to go get that fan. Trust me. So you can see how moisture and moisturized my face is looking, right? So I'm just going to be putting, where is it? I'm going to be putting this. It's very, very small. I don't know if you can see anything. This is very, very good if you have dry skin. It keeps your face moisturized throughout the day. When I use this, like my face, and my face will just be shiny, well moisturized, hydrated for the rest of it. Because it's very, very small, I'm just going to be using it with this spray to dab it on my face. But my face is really, there's not a lot on it. The last time I used this, I used it for on a client that, no, on a model that has a very, very dry skin. This helps a lot. And it keeps your makeup so hydrated and shiny. So our advice, if you have a oily skin, try to skip this. Try to skip this because it keeps your face so shiny, give you those dewy look, not matte look. If you're going for a matte look. Okay. So now we're going to be allowing this to dry. I have a fan, but the weather is cool. If I use fan by this time, you see my nose start rushing. Okay. Because of this, some of the time I don't make up in the morning to work, because when I think about this, allowing this moisturizer to dry and all, and I'll just be rushing and everything, I'll just skip the makeup. That's why my gloss stars is done. My happens at some point we are good. We are just good. Okay, now we can continue. I know it's not dry, but we can continue. I can't wait till you like. So we're going to be using, let me tell you something. This primer. If you'll be seeing this primer on Shein and you've not gotten it, and you struggle with your primer peeling from your face, from your makeup, and you want a easier, soft, creamy primer, go and get this primer. This primer, even if I throw away all my drugstore or do you know some of these drugstore things that you just buy €4, €5, they're even more better than things that you get €100. This primer, I've never used a primer that's this good. Go get this primer. When you're putting primer on your face, keep the under eyes. But this primer, I can put it under my eyes because it's very soft. Silly. Very, very good. They have two colors. I think they have blue. This is the pink color. And very, very good. It's not that deep of a mattifying primer, and I love it so much. It comes with this pulley. Now, you can see how much I've used from it. I think this can go for every skin, because I've always, I've used this just for a model and for myself, and almost feel like if this primer finish, I'm going to be getting tired. Even extra. I love it. I love it so much. Guys, if you've not gotten it, go get this primer. It's a good primer, trust me. I don't know how much I bought it. I can't remember, but I think it's €4. I don't know if you live in Europe, it's €4. I don't know how much in dollar. So just go get it. This is a primer that I can boldly put under my eyes, but I'm not going to be putting it under my eyes today, don't worry. But I can boldly put it under my eyes because it's not that mattifying. It's very soft and whole. You can see how soft it's going. So I'm going to be putting it under my paw to set that up or something coming up. So I have mirror close to me. So I'm using the mirror also. That's you see me. Can you see the glow on my cheek? This is the work of a good moisturizer. No, not that this moisturizer is a perfect moisturizer, but when you moisturize your face very well, that's what you tend to get. I tend to swap, but don't swap. When you do it, just tap. I'm that girl that love to swap primer or moisturizer on the face, which is not ideally. Tap. For the eyeshadow, I don't think we'll be going for something else. I think we'll be going for... Can you see us? It just make your face smooth. When you're putting foundation, everything will be going smoothly. Oh my God. I wish I could go and get my fan. I would. Because this face have to be dried before we move. I have to add extra here. Make it smooth so that... Because those parts tend to behave the way they like. Guys, leave me a comment if you have any question maybe about the product I'm using. So I'm not using extra light. So and editing this, you're saying this live. Whatever you see here now is real. I'm not editing the video or extra light to brighten everything. No. I'm using my normal light and natural light. And I feel it's not that clear. Okay, let me use that. I'll be seeing everything that I'm doing clearly. Do you know that I can't go where the fan is, so we're just going to use this to blow this face to make it dry before adding any other thing. Then now we'll be going to the I would be setting my face also with this spray, this hydrating spray, vacation hydrating spray for Shane. Also, I use this a lot to hydrate the face, but now because it's really small, can you see? I just finish everything because I love them. Because I love them. So let's do this to make this face dry before moving on to the next. This dry easily because it's so smooth. You can see under my eyes. You can see the difference with the primer and under my eyes. I'm not putting anything there. So today is my half day. So I'm just telling you stories so you don't feel bored. Today is my half day. Tomorrow I'll be going to work again. Start to work till the weekend again. So guys, if you've not watched out of my video, go watch out of my video where I do gratitude, affirmation, different topic about how to know who you really are and how to achieve whatever you want to achieve in this life. Like knowing yourself, know that you're not your thinking, you're not your thoughts, you're just a thinker of your thought. I did a video recently inside last week. I don't really remember the day, I think Thursday. Okay, we can move now to the next session. So I've cleaned my hand. Before again, I'll be sanitizing my hand again because we're going to new session. It's just used to me, like I said before from the starting of the video. So now we'll be getting to work. So this is the foundation that I'm using. This is the foundation that I use for my everyday look. It's a medium coverage, not a full coverage, but medium coverage foundation. I don't really mind about this. If you can, I don't know if you can see this spot. I don't really mind about this spot on my face, so I use medium coverage. But like normal when I'm going hard, that I really want to do my makeup, I don't use this foundation. I use different foundation, so I have to shake it very, very well. My everyday look work, this is the foundation that I use because it's a medium coverage and I don't want full coverage. It's not really important at that. And we're going, like I said, my hands again. So I'm just going to be leaving it like dots like this. This is just used to me. You can do this or you can use the brush to do it. Whatever pleases you. Whatever method that works for you, go for it, okay? So I'm that kind of person that I use my brush first to blend it before using the beauty blender. And I like I don't like, so people like those flat tips of brush when they are blending. No, I like a tip like this. It's not angle, but like, can I say puff? Because it just give me the perfect blend. Even if I don't use my beauty blender again. Give me that perfect blend. Oh, oops. And don't forget, when you're blending your foundation, don't swap, because if you're swapping, just like you're swapping all the product that you've put in on your face. And like I said, I'm talking too much, right? I know, but I'm just trying to explain these things to you if you're a beginner. After your moisturizer, everything, your primer, try to use a setting spray to set them up. Set everything up together to make them sit before your foundation. Or you can also, some people also does after the foundation, before concealer, they set it up with the setting spray. You can also do that, so that you set everything up together before moving on. I didn't do that. Me, as a teacher, I'm not creating a good example. I used to do this, but sometimes I just forget about it and I move. Because I'm doing this on live and I really want to do the whole video, the whole makeup. Okay. The whole makeup before ending this live. So by doing that will be too fast because I'm not editing. I'm not going to edit the video. I don't have strength. I'm not a lazy content creator, but for me to be consistent with my uploading, I have to always look for an easier way for me. Can you see how blended this looks? Can you see it? Okay, that's how your foundation is supposed to be looking. I don't put foundation. I try to, as much as possible, to avoid under my eyes, guys, with everything, like with primer and foundation. I avoid it. I don't put anything there apart from moisturizer. If you want to put eye cream, you can so do. I don't put foundation there. I don't put nothing. And my nose, I don't put too much foundation. My forehead, my chin, not too much foundation. So now I think this is blended well. For some people it's blended well, but for Mirabelle extra person, it's not blended well. We have to go. No, but this is normal. If you watch other makeup artists with their video, you know you have to go. So I'm going to be taking extra, so I don't take, because if I go directly, this is a damp beauty blender. So very important to give it that flawless look, because if I go directly just with the beauty blender, I'm going to be taking out from it. So for me not be taking out of this foundation and it's already a medium coverage, you have to leave it like a little and take it like just dab. Don't swap. If you swap, you're going to be getting peelings and harsh lines. So don't forget to always like take that foundation to your neck down, because and your ears, because my neck is way brighter than my face. My neck is way brighter than my face. That's just the fact. So I like to take my foundation to my neck. I've never really seen the perfect foundation that matches my face and my neck. I've seen the one that matches my face, but my neck, it's either too orange or too. I've bought those normal, like go to shops to get my foundations, and I get home either it's too orange or it's too red. So this foundation is, it's a drugstore foundation. I just got it. I think I got this foundation €5, but it even matches my skin more than the ones that I've gotten expensive. So that's why to buy foundation from online now, it's really difficult for me, because when it comes, whether it's too orange or it's too red, I'm so scared for that. Can you move? Move, please. Okay. Don't you worry. This is me. You have to know how to blend. So when you go hard, you don't be asking yourself, did I do this makeup? but everything was well blended. Why is it not well blended now? Yes. This, this is what happen when you two things when you don't use the right light, the one I'm using right now, because I'll still be going out. The way what I'm doing right now, you don't use the right light, not enough brightness, and you did not blend very well. When you go hard, you see that your makeup did not come out the way you were seeing it in the mirror. That's why I'm effortlessly trying to blend. You understand, guys? So when I go hard, I don't keep on screaming myself. Why? Did the makeup not come out the way I was seeing it? Okay, I still have foundation here, but I don't think I need it. I don't think I need it anymore. 1 minute, guys. Let's see if we can get extra brightness. Now we're going to be doing, like I said before, I don't do cream contour or cream blush when I'm going to work for my everyday look, but since on a normal makeup duty, you have to go for this. But first, let's do our contour. I'll be using this Nova Beauty. If you're not aware, this is a Nigeria brand. I got it from Nigeria. It's too dark. I don't know why I got this darker color because I got it like interior shade that I want to be using for client, but I got a darker color which I don't know why I got. I don't really know. I was looking at it today. I don't know why I got the 46, 47, 48. Why was that? No idea. No idea. No single idea. So since this, I'm very hygienic when it comes to makeup. I'll be just putting it here because this is not really mine. So now we don't have to go for too much, and you know what, I'll be using my brush, but I don't really know. Let me use this brush. I also use the blender, the beauty blender, but first let's use what brush will I be using, because it's not that much. I don't want. Okay, you can see I use the 46 because the 46, it's darker when I use it as a concealer, so it's better. It's not that dark. It's better to use it as a contour for me. So I'm using something very, very simple, light, because I don't really want to. You can see my cheek is already shiny, so just best. Can you see? To use something light on it, nothing very harshy. Can you see the difference? So we're doing the same here. Sorry, I'm blocking it with the mirror. So I'm going to be doing it very fast so that this video will not be too long for people that are watching it for replay. Okay. And you can, this part, you can't see this part very, very well. When I'm contouring, I don't contour my forehead like this. No, I contour just here and here because my head is very, like, very short. So I don't do that kind of contour. To make it natural. You see the glow that Nova Beauty give me. So cute, right? Now let's put the cream blush. So this is a Island Bake Art. It's also a Nigeria brand. Nigeria brand, trust me, let me tell you something. They are doing very, very good. Very, very well. I didn't know before. My lips, sorry. So guys, I'll be using this I'll be using this pink and this color. So I'll be mixing there. Don't really want too much. Or maybe you got the vibe, guys. You get the vibe of this makeup. I might be going to my TikTok live right now. It has been long that I go to my TikTok live. I might go there. So you'll be putting it at the temple. Don't put too much. But even if you make the mistake of putting too much, don't worry. Your concealer will be covering it. Your concealer will just be covering it. Maybe like that, you might not be adding extra blush to it. Dry blush to it. So don't worry about that. Oh, my light is not that. Hey, see? So let's blend this to see how it will look. Let's just do it. I don't normally use brush, but let's do this. Then we use Beauty Blender to blend everything. Okay. The blush is not that blended, so we have to go with our Beauty Blender. Can you see how smooth it looks with the brush? With the Beauty Blender, sorry. Because in the morning, I don't have time to be using brush. So I just use Beauty Blender. Because definitely I'll see blend it with Beauty Blender. And Beauty Blender will give me the perfect blending look. So why not just go straight? Thank you. Can you see, like, can you see that blush, guys? Thank you. Can you see the difference then? Can you see my cheekbone? This side is not really showing. I don't know why this side is not showing, but whatever. We still have to go. We still have to go. So now I'm going to be doing my concealer, and I'll be using this MAC concealer, MAC Concealer Studio Fizz. Thank you. MAC Concealer Studio Fizz in the shade. Guys, don't worry, just MAC Concealer Studio Fizz. I got this directly from the shade because, like, MAC concealer, MAC product is so difficult to tell you the shade. So you don't have to put too much because I kind of have like those folded eyes lines, so I don't put too much concealer and I don't dip it to the tear dot because if not, this is mine. So this concealer is mine. I use it personally for myself. That's why you see me dipping it directly from that. But if not mine, I don't dip it directly. So I still use some of the product that I use from my clients but I try to use it carefully with like the disposed stars ones because I'm still trying to beat my kid to be on a large client size. So but we're still working on that step by step, gradually we're going to be getting there. So now blending. Before blending, I use my brush. So I have to leave this for some time and blend this part. So if it's that Nuba Beauty, you can leave this part whatever time that you want because it's very creamy and it don't dry easily. But this mark, it's like in a maximum time. It does not dry. It does not also dry easily, but you still have to do it at fast so that you cannot get the patchy. Because if you don't do it as quick as possible, you get patchy, like that concealer patchy, being patchy in there. Now do this. So you're going to come back with Beauty Blender to blend them. Don't worry about that. Okay. So if you're looking for to get a flawless, simple makeup, like you're not putting makeup, this is the tips. Like whatever you want to apply, like apply it very, very small, little by little to get that flawless look as if you're not wearing makeup, but your face is still at point. Can you see the blush, how little it is? The contour, like we just go like that. The foundation is not heavy or like giving you full coverage. It might be giving you full coverage, but try as much as possible to add little. Since you're not going for full glam. Oh, my gloss star. Okay. Friend. Guys, please don't forget to support my channel by subscribing and go watch other of my videos. I don't know, leave me a comment if you want us to go to TikTok. Let's go finish this video on TikTok, just like here it's being boring. I don't know. If you want to follow me on TikTok, my name is Jennifer Z, Jennifer ITZ, and let me know. Let's go to TikTok. Okay, now I'll be blending this, but before that, let me blend the one that I put on my nose, because if not, it's going to be patchy, and I don't like patchy concealer on the nose. That's why sometimes I do skip it. I don't like it at all. I just skip it because I don't want those patchiness there. So you take the place that you used to blend your foundation again to blend around to give it seamless blending. And yeah, also okay. Okay, we made a mistake, but because why I'm doing this mistake is that when I'm doing my makeup, I have like three type of beauty blender that I used. I just messed up the old beauty blender, and when it's time for me to wash them, I start asking myself, how did I use this old beauty blender? So now let's blend. Now don't laugh, because I'll be keeping this face like whatever, but don't laugh. This face is going to be doing something else right now. But for you to get that flawless blend, because if you're doing it on a client, allow them to look up. But this is myself now. Oh, I said don't laugh, and you're laughing. So I'm not supposed to drop it, but When you see me blending, I blend extra because I tend to have these lines in my eyes. So when I don't blend extra, like very well, when I do my eyes, like it crease. So very good to blend very well if you have something like that, so you don't crease. Okay. Now we're going to be setting the face. Yeah, we're going to be setting the face so you know that when you're doing your makeup, when you're doing your makeup, it takes time because of the face moisturizer. Yeah, you have to set up the moisturizer. So I have this palette setting order of the face, but first I'll be setting it with this setting powder. This is Wen loose setting powder. It's white colorless. I'll be using it before going with my compact powder. I can go directly with my compact powder, but let's do this. This is colorless. For setting, I'll be blending again, so I'll be setting my brush. You have to dust. I'm trying to see very well what I'm doing, but okay. Okay. So right now I'll be going with my compact powder. This is a Zikia. Yes, it's Zikia compact powder. It's very good. So I'll be using this to set my highlighted area. Then I'll be using this color to set this chocolate to set the rest of my face and browns my face. I just like this color. It gives me browns on the contour area. This gives me deep contour, but I feel like brownsy. This harder, you see, the smoothness it gives. So guys, I know you guys got the vibe of this whole video, But join me on my TikTok if you want to watch the full video. Going to my TikTok, so because today is my health day, I still have to do something there. Join me on my TikTok to get the full vibe. Like I've already explained to you what I'll be doing. I'm just setting up the rest of the face and doing the lips, doing some simple eyes and the. So if I didn't really feel the vibe in TikTok, I'll be coming back. But join me. My TikTok is Jennifer. You put that like those something like minus ITZ, then you find me. I'm going live there right now. Join me if you want. Bye bye.